Start. We are live.
Welcome back to the Great Displacement, where our heroes have avoided death once again. Why don't you tell us about it?
Lyra.
I'm bad at speaking. Nope.
So we continue to explore the.
series of size.
Hey, it's a very advanced language. You just aren't smart enough to get it.
Right.
Well, the inflection is
proficient in it.
baffling.
I can
So-
speak it, but I can't understand it. And I don't know what I'm saying when I do it.
We continued to explore the castle, found out a few little things, mostly cleared it out, then found a room with some nice, very friendly, very hospitable quaddles who proceeded to judge everyone like preps at high school. Everyone revealed a bunch of secrets. Not me, but everyone else.
On me.
And we found the amulet that we'd seen in the portrait before. Now we just kind of have to explore the basement.
Which is going to be the wholesome part of the dungeon.
Okay.
I expect sex slave goblins everywhere.
And that's what happened.
Cool. So, I would like to start this one by picking up where we left off as usual, but this time you guys left off sleeping. So, Alex,
Yeah.
during your slumber, your very, very needed slumber, you have an interesting dream. And
Fuck,
in
I'm
this-
wetting the bed again.
In this dream,
Thank goodness I'm not in that room.
in this dream, you see the Quaddle. They appear in front of you in a white room that is like all white. You can't see the walls, so it could be a room, it could be endless space. You can't tell. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward's like alone. It's that one.
Yeah.
And so you're in this white expanse with the Quaddle, and they spin around and do their twirly stuff. And as they like use their wings to like create like this sort of spherical place between them, then they like untangle, and you see an angel in the flesh, right? It kind of like emerges from all the feathers, and you see like just like wings everywhere, so many wings. And the angel looks at you and tells you, Alex, you have proven yourself worthy of the trust of the gods. And as such, we have a mission for you. And he goes on to explain that this mission is incredibly important. And the summary of that is, far to the north, there is an artifact locked in the tomb of an old king. That artifact now needs to be uncovered once again, for the world is unstable and needs the power of this artifact to bring it back to stability and peace. And they tell you, this angel tells you, the artifact you are looking for is the Sword of Galadesh in the north.
Is it a rapier?
Is it a long story?
He doesn't mention. And
The sword of
is it a rapier? Fuck you.
Is it a lance? Is it a lance?
You got Ken.
Jim, it was the sword of what?
Yeah, can you type it in the chat? Galadash?
Yeah.
Gala.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to take notes, but I'm a slow writer.
I decided to rename it, actually. So it's the Sword of Dressed is the renaming. I
There
just
it is. I typed it in.
have...
Maybe this sword's going to go to our best dressed fighter.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's the Sword of Dressed. I mishad it in one of my pages of notes. I thought I changed it everywhere, but I didn't. And so he tells you about the Sword of Drest and how it was once used by a powerful king to, you know, to create a great peace. And they believe that, you know, it is time once again for the Sword of Drest to make peace. And so they're sending you to cover this artifact for the good of the realm. And this angel is like seemingly male, chiseled features, very like beautiful, like muscles and all that good stuff. Big, great big white wings and like a halo and like a bright aura that just seems to like emanate from them.
Aw, damn. It's too bad I'm not playing Kione anymore.
I know. Yeah, it's basically like Keone the angel, right? And so he, you know, he's all up in your grill and gives you all this information and tells you, lastly, that you are not going to go unguided. And he like opens one of his hands in front of you, just and you see the amulet which you've just recovered. And he says to you, the amulet will guide you. And you see the amulet like light up with like a line on one of like the sunburst lines. Does that make sense? So the
Yeah.
amulet has like a circle in the middle with lines coming out of it, and like those lines will like glow. As he turns it, you can see that the line changes direction to follow like a compass. And he places the amulet in your hand and says, "Go now. You have all the information you need." And just like you wake up.
Alex will just sit up, look dumbstruck, and just kind of sit there and stare at the amulet. That was a weird.
As you grip it, as you grip the amulet, you notice a slight glow on one of the lines that you didn't notice before.
I'll kind of move it around a little bit, just see how the thing moves, like if I face different directions.
Yep, it stays. It's pointing in the same direction.
Alex hears Wesley having a nightmare, and he kind of mutters something about cucumbers, carrots.
We'll just kind of blink a few times and try to go back to sleep. I'm not into the cucumber carrot nightmare.
No, not interested. Okay. So clutching the amulet close, you go back to
Yep.
sleep, and you sleep dreamless for the rest of the night.
Man, why couldn't they pick divine visions while during waking hours? Gotta interrupt my good sleep.
I assume our rest goes okay though. We don't die in our sleep.
This is correct.
Get
Um,
attacked and die. I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah. No, you don't die. Why do you want to die?
I don't know. I was
Because we
just
got all these
expecting
backup
that.
characters.
Yeah, you do. So you're what?
Can I roll a history check for the king who used the
You
sword?
can try. You
Dead.
Nope.
know that there used to be great kings on the island that divided up the kingdoms of the island into their own lands. You haven't heard addressed, and you don't know where he might have been the king, but you know the angel said far to the north.
Let's- once everyone's awake, Um, guys, did any of you have any weird dreams? Except you,
No.
Wesley.
No, I didn't.
I just had my usual nightmare of not being able to say Bucci,
Define
and
weird.
and that I was riding a griffin.
Like really, really buff angels.
You have some weird dreams, man. What you been drinking?
No. Nothing like that.
Well, this angel kind of told me well, I guess but I'm with you, need to go to the north to find the sword of a king named Dressed.
Oh! Is it like the same sword that's on the tapestry?
Um, I don't know.
Did your buff angel tell you why you need to get said sword?
Well, apparently in the past it was used to deal with a great instability, but if we find it, maybe we can fix what's going on in the elves' Holy Land thing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know if you can really fix things like that. You just help where you can. There's no easy fixes
Well,
for...
It's supposed to help in some way, and this amulet, I guess, is acting like a compass towards it.
And where
I'll
is...
hold up the amulet.
Do we see,
I
like...
wouldn't trust it. Compasses
Yeah.
don't work around here.
You all see it.
Well, your compass is some weird device. This is magic.
Is that all your amulet does? Is it like a compass? Can you do cool shit with it?
I don't think it does anything else. I don't really know.
See if you can breathe fire. That'd be cool.
I can't breathe fire, Gilbert.
But have you
That would
tried?
hurt.
What about Barnabas? We have a plan. We can't just go to the north willy-nilly.
All he had us wanted us to do was to take care of the goblin problem, which will which once we clear it out, it will be done. I
But-
mean,
We have to go talk to him and get our reward.
I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't
but
mean-
he moved across the lake. And we'll meet him in that little village.
yeah, wasn't
I
he
think
gonna
it
be in the small village?
I guess, yeah, if that's where we're meeting him, but...
It's on the way.
I figured we'd go deal with Barnabas first anyway.
And we need a vacation. This is the worst thing. This has been the worst place.
A few days off would be nice. That's for sure.
And I am out of everything. Not really, but close.
Speaking of this place, should we check it out? We haven't looked everywhere.
I
Make
think
sure
we
there's
still
no
have the
baddies anywhere.
bottom. I think
Oh,
we still have like a basement floor. to
Yeah.
do.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't nothing in the basement. Just saying.
You didn't. Oh, wait.
You checked it out, Wesley?
No, I just
He's just being scared.
Oh,
I mean, we've come here and done what we've been tasked to do. We can just leave if we want. I'm easy either way. We can go to the basement and check it out. Maybe there's some cool stuff there. But
you never
I think
know.
we should talk to Barnabas before we decide what we're doing next. He might have things that he wants us to do.
There could be a room full of gold down there in the basement.
or the
There could be.
necromancer that brought everything back to life.
Yeah,
I
what's the deal
don't
with
think-
all these dead things? Why are these hobgoblins that have been, like, raiding the towns dead all of a sudden? They're
Why
not...
has anybody said they were dead? Did anybody say, "Oh no"? And by the way, goblins are dead.
Well,
I
Buggy
think
Bear
it's-
wasn't
I
dead.
think it's a conspiracy.
He probably is now.
Well, if he is, he's staying dead. Because Buggy Bear's a good bugbear, and he doesn't come back to life afterwards.
He'll
Yeah, but
probably
he
be
Sure,
wasn't
if
the
that's
best,
how that
though.
works.
Was he? I always thought of him more as a number 2 than a number 1.
Yes.
Well, should we get going now that we're all rested up?
Well, what's the plan? Are we gonna go downstairs, check it out?
I mean, it
think we
probably
should.
wouldn't take long to check what's in the basement. Might be something useful.
To the basement! You go first, Wesley.
I'm just gonna drag you all down to where you...
Okay, so we should stop moving.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, push Wesley down the basement first.
Let us know if there's anything down there.
Accidentally dragged the ballista as well.
Where'd I go? I went over this way.
We got some of you.
Okay, basement.
All right, there I went.
We'll just put you in a place. Technically, you'd all be over here. There you are.
Would you like to go
Right.
first, Wesley?
No, I go first.
That's upstairs, you minis.
Well, it's hard to tell.
I
I don't know
know.
where we are.
Downstairs goes to a point.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is it up here? It's down. We're down here? I found it!
You found it? Okay, here we come.
It's just over here, guys. This way.
So there's
I'm
an
a lot slower
extremely
without
long
reaching.
staircase. It seems like it just goes on forever from the top. Like it
That's
is
ominous.
excruciatingly long. And so as you go down the steps, you
Gilbert, can you do that light thing?
Sure. Do you want it on your stuff or my stuff?
It's fine either way. It's your
Okay.
spell.
I just touch my lance and my entire lance glows because I'm pretty sure it's not 10 feet long, or 10 feet. Here you go, and it just like a bright yellow light.
Okay, so as you guys start to get closer to the bottom of the stairs, you realize that it's very quiet, and you see, after some, few minutes walking down the steps, you see a door off farther down, and the door seems to be made of iron and locked with a bar. It's a medium-sized door, so a medium-sized creature could get through it easily.
Could I remove the bar? Is it like locked in place, or can we just lift it up?
What I mean is, it's like a crossbar. So yeah, you could.
Why did they lock it from this side?
Oh, that's a good question, Wesley. Are there any symbols or any writing on the door?
So as you get down closer, you realize the door is pretty much just like raw iron. Like it's just blank. It's a little bit rusty, and there's no major opening that you can see. As you get closer, though, you can see that there's some sort of like a slide.
Oh man,
Okay.
like we're going back to old school D&D. You haven't looted the place until you've taken the fucking doors. And this door with the metal shortage is a jackpot.
Yeah.
Can I listen through the door, or?
Yeah, so you guys want to like be stealthy as you approach the door, or you just want to like?
Well, Gilbert was just gonna walk up and open up the slider if he's tall enough.
Can I insight check the door to see how scared I am? Does it look like they're trying to lock something down there? Like, why is there a giant iron door with a lock on it?
The lock is on your side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like obviously they're locking
Yeah.
something inside it.
So am I tall enough to open up the shutter?
You can reach it with your arm if you like raise your arm above your head, but you can't look out of it.
Okay.
Can I
I
peek
think we
out the
should
slider?
sneak just in
I
case.
go over to Thrust. I'm like, Thrust, lift me up. I want to look through it.
I'll stealth as well. And,
Let me just cast Pass Without Trace.
Sounds good.
I'll lift Gilbert to the like. There's an eye hole. You're saying?
Yeah, it's like a slide, so you can like slide it to the right. and-
Oh, okay.
Brutal spike
Like,
trap.
Fucking Gilbert.
Thrust, lift me up. Thrust.
I lift
Not-
Gilbert up so he can
You'll get a
see.
13.
Wait, you add 10 to that, so it's 13. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad. Okay.
I rolled a 20.
All right. I open it and I kind of like use the light from my lance to look through to see what I see on the inside. What's in there?
So you see, like, other than your light, there is total darkness. And you see a sort of shape. It looks like a gigantic boulder on the other side. It's hard to really tell what it is. It doesn't really seem to be moving. And the like cave walls that you can definitely see are closer to you. You can see that there's one wall on the right side that goes straight, like the door is sort of against the wall, and then there's another wall to the left side that goes in the direction that the door is currently as it's closed. So it's like the door is flat against a wall. It's like a 90-degree angle, and you can see that on the other side of the door there's like two walls.
What do you see, Gilbert?
There's lots of walls in here, and I think a door, but I can't see very well. Hold on for a minute. And using total Gilbert knowledge, I use my one hand and put a firebolt to fire at the other end of the wall so I can get like a little light show going down there so I can see what, in a little bit more distinct detail, what's in there.
Okay. Are you trying to hit anything in particular? Miss anything in particular?
I guess the big boulder would be a good target. I mean, it is there, but I'm technically trying to hit the far wall so I can get the light as far in there as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Guys, I found a new use for my fireball. It's a nightlight. Watch this.
Okay. You
Attack the darkness.
That's how you attack oatmeal mimics.
I thought you ate those.
You gotta cook them
Well, yeah.
first.
Yeah, they gotta be cooked first. Normal oat mimics taste nasty.
So you watch as the firebolt goes against, like it travels outwards, and you see more clearly the walls in an L shape, where the one to the right of you is like going straight out forward, the way you're facing, and then the other one is to the left, and it seems to be flush with the door. And as the firebolt travels outwards, you see that there seems to be a passageway to the right, near the boulder. And then as the firebolt passes the boulder, you notice the boulder isn't a boulder. It's something else. You are not sure what you just saw. It was like a flash of like something big.
Gilbert,
And
what do you see?
until you until the firebolt hits the wall behind it, it seemed to have not been moving. And then as soon as the firebolt passes by it and hits the wall with this eruption of sound of expansion of gas, the things like bug-like eyes open, and it turns its head, looking around, snapping giant jaws.
Guys, it's amazing. There's like a little path in there. Go down and to the right of it, and the boulders are alive. They have eyes and snappers and everything. We should go in there.
That's probably not a boulder, then.
You hear boom, boom. And Gilbert, you can see that what was once a boulder is now moving around.
The boulders are moving, guys. We should go in there and check it out.
I mean, there's a lock on this door for a reason, Gilbert.
So if I paid attention to every lock, I wouldn't go into any room.
That thing sounds big.
Boom!
Is there anything? Is there any treasure in there? Can you see any, like?
I
Is
can't
there a
see
reason
past
for us
the
to go in there and kill this thing?
There.
Boom!
And there's also like
Boom.
another
Getting
hallway
closer.
down there. I mean, if we're gonna find that room full of treasure, we need to get past this buggy thing. And how big is how big does that boulder thing look anyway?
It's getting bigger as it approaches you.
Can I
Not just
quickly?
that. We said we'd clear it out, guys.
Like big enough to follow us down if we all ran past it into that tunnel? Like, would it be big enough to go into that tunnel, or too big?
It's gigantic, and it could fit. It came away it came from the opening of the tunnel.
Can
Okay.
I peek inside of Gilbert and try to figure out what this creature is with a
I
check?
think it's his new mount.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Poogie 2.0.
What
I
kind
think we
of
should clear it out, guys. We're supposed to clear it out.
You hear what chitinous snapping of jaws.
That
All
sounds
right.
like chitin.
In you go, Gilbert. Do you want me to
Jem,
open the
what
door
kind
for
of-
you?
Can I fit through the eye hole?
No,
No.
just open the door.
Okay, hold
so-
on. Somebody wants to make a check.
Yeah.
Tim, what are you
Yeah.
trying to check?
I want to see if I have any idea what the type of creature is, but I'm not
Okay.
sure what roll would be
Roll me a
made.
perception to see what you can see in the darkness.
Oh, great. I'm great at those.
You don't
I
necessarily.
see nothing in the darkness.
Roll me. You can roll me. I'm gonna leave it up to you. You can roll me either a survival, or rather a nature, not a survival, or an arcana. And you don't know which one's applicable. So
Okay.
choose
Oh.
wisely.
Go with nature. The mods are the same.
Oh man.
Oh,
20 and a
nice.
23, guys.
20.
So even though you can't see very well, you recognize those chitinous jaws anywhere. And as you recognize it, you hear another set of chitinous jaws from around the corner to the left. And you know that this is an Umber Hulk.
Oh, that's
And we haven't been against them yet, right?
No.
Okay.
And as this realization dawns upon you,
I'm just gonna quickly close the shutter.
Shall we open in this door or what?
Is it we can
Yeah,
you
let's
hear
open it.
another set of footsteps. Boom, boom.
Gilbert tries to like unlock the thing because he doesn't have the key, so he's like hanging off the lock, trying to get it unlocked. Come on!
So you guys know how there are a lot of strange creatures you find in the Underdark?
No.
No.
Um,
Yes.
What's an underdark,
Boom.
and is it darker than normal dark?
That's something for later. But they have these giant, like, insect creatures called Umber Hulk that can kind of just dig through stone and stuff. And it's really bad if you look them in the eyes.
Oh.
They're,
Can I try something?
I don't know what you'd want to try.
I just want to shoot it through the door. If it's big
So
and
we're opening
scary
the
and you
door?
don't want to look at it, let's just hide behind the door.
I mean, it's a very big door. Go for it. I move
Exactly
out the
how
way
big
so
is-
Wesley
how-
can get in there.
Exactly how big is the door? Like 10 feet, or the normal 5-foot door?
It's so there seems to be like cave wall around it, and it's been put into the cave wall. So the door is roughly like a 6-foot tall door, but the cave wall extends to roughly 10.
I'll just like peek through the eye hole and do 2 sharpshooter shots with grit.
Okay, hold your horses for 1
Oh.
second while I get this set up. You can do that. I just need to draw some lines here for them.
20 and a 25. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Ah. I don't know if I want my backup for this game to be like a Mr. Magoo just stumbling oaf that just is so bizarrely lucky and everything works out for him, or a wizard. So love me some wizards.
Why not do both?
That-
Be a
that-
diviner wizard who just gets
Well,
what he
thought
wants
about it.
because he sees it beforehand, but he can't actually see in the present.
Except if I did a
That's-
diviner
that's
wizard, I'd like do him like just a cringe voice.
Well, like Trelawney from Harry Potter.
I don't really think you really understand what I'm going to be doing.
Oh god, that.
Uh,
Okay, so
so-
this is you against the door, which is in front of you.
No, this is me shooting through the
slidey.
people.
Okay,
The-
so
the
you
slide
walk
slide.
you walk ahead, switching places with Thrust here,
Yeah.
even though. There you go. And you open the slat, look through. You see this gigantic hulk of something in front of you, and you give it a shot. And as you pull the trigger twice, you hear an immense screech.
Holy
twice.
crap! 33 points of damage.
That seems
Damn, man.
insane.
Is your gun on steroids? Is your gun on
What the
steroids? Damn, I love that
So
gun.
you hear a screech, and as you hear this screech, it's so loud and echoey behind the door. You see it run up to the door, and you see its face through the hole.
No, because I immediately like closed the eye hole.
Okay,
when
so
it
you close
charges.
the eye hole.
It's not gonna help, but it makes me feel better.
Okay, and it just immediately decides that the door is no more.
Well,
And-
at least we don't have to figure out how to get this big metal door off the hinges now. We can just take it as loot.
I mean,
My
we,
plan is
we
going
didn't need
perfect.
Man,
we didn't need
this,
to take it off the hinges though. We could have just moved the bar and opened it.
Well, we want to take the metal door with us when we leave. What I'm saying.
I think
I
he
ain't
wants
carrying
to
a metal
use-
fucking door.
I think he wants to turn it into like a bazooka, which would be awesome.
So
I was
the-
gonna, yeah.
The Umber Hulk seems to have. It has these gigantic mandibles and claws, and as some of you may know, it's quite good at hearing through the rocks, and it's
Oh yeah.
quite
Yeah,
good
it
at burrowing. So it literally just walks up to the door, and just like ruins the rock around it, and the entire 10-foot expanse just like gets thrown behind him. He like picks up pieces and just like throws them underneath himself, like he's burrowing through the wall, and you see like rocks leave like out the back of his body, as if he's like a dog spraying dirt, but it's solid rock. And I will take the lighting off.
Oh,
All right. I have my lane set like, oh my god, here we go!
You see two
Oh.
gigantic Umber Hulks in front of you.
Is this initiative time?
It
And
is
I will
initiative
stab
time.
him. Stab, 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 stab. Fortunately, that one's too close.
Oh, there's more than one.
I know I see two of them, Wesley. The other one's right there.
Ooh, Jesus. That's not what I thought. You said it was like a boulder.
Ah,
It's like a
Seven!
giant bug.
It looks like a bug to me.
And they rolled a fucking 20.
Of
they roll a fucking
course.
Oh, yeah, initiative. My bad.
Can I get everybody else? I think so.
Oh, we all rolled high, but we didn't roll that high.
Except for me, I
Oh,
rolled.
shit.
Except for Gilbert, he rolled a 7. Not very fast for a fighter. Of course, I'm still sad about Peachy. That's probably why.
Okay, so you hear a screech echo through the chamber as it tears off the entire wall in front of him, making short work of even the door.
Autistic screeching.
Yep, and he looks at in front of you and goes to strike you down. He doesn't know necessarily which one of you to hurt, but
I point. I'm like, ah!
It was
Wesley,
the door.
Wesley, you didn't kill it. You're supposed to kill it.
Oh, God.
So all of you are within the gaze of this Hulk.
Yeah.
And on your turn, when you start your turn, you're going to have to make some checks. So just be ready for that.
Hopefully it's charisma, not wisdom.
That's correct.
Oh, thank God.
Hopefully
God.
strength.
I don't want that
So
bonus
That's
too.
a thing.
one of so this one's going to reach out and hit. It's 3 attacks. So 2.
3.
1.
Fuck
I
me.
think we're going to die.
We might
One
just
is,
die.
Alex.
Well,
This
we
session
are
would just be us
definitely
making our
going to
new
die.
characters.
If we haven't died yet, we should be able to do it.
20. These are at Alex. 20 and 19.
Both hit.
Okay. So he strikes at you with the claws, and as he follows through with the second claw, it goes to bite Wesley as well.
Where's Alex on here? Because I don't see Alex. Is he
25.
underneath me?
Alex is on your target.
Yeah, he's on top of your target.
Okay, just checking. I just
Yeah.
couldn't see him. I was like, what's going on?
Alex, you take 25 damage as he crushes your armor in
Okay.
his hand, leaving you open to attack and slices through your skin.
Ow.
And then he turns to Wesley, and you see his mandibles click together as he rushes out towards you and goes to bite you. 12. So I assume that means that you are able to jump out of the way.
Would you say these Umber Hulks have a vaguely humanoid arrangement of limbs?
No.
Hey guys, they're part insects. They're part insects.
Okay, because I was about to try to disguise self and be like, "Oh, I'm a little baby. Don't kill me."
They probably still eat you.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. They probably would.
You see the other Umber Hulk dive into the ground,
No.
and you hear it
shit.
moving beneath you as the ground shakes. So this one goes into the ground.
Oh wow, they must have blind sense. Nice.
Yeah, these things are really good at navigating the darkened tunnels. Specifically making those tunnels.
This guy's blocking the way. I can't get there, right?
That is. I'm gonna say one of you can sneak by through Wesley Square.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It will be
yeah, that
considered
makes
difficult
sense.
to.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna pop up underneath us and just wreck our day.
No, that's it. That's all that you're gonna
Probably
notice
went to get his friends.
this turn. I'm just increasing the size of the map so that we're not on the edge anymore.
Okay.
And so there's room to surprise us from behind.
Don't go into that white space, you'll die.
Thrust doesn't go back. He only goes forward.
Theodore ain't no bitch.
Exactly.
Hey, we don't use that name.
I'm very careful not to do it in character.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm working on dynamic lighting, but it is Alex's to go.
Okay. So
Alex, don't leave me.
come right here, and as a bonus action cast, Compelled Duel.
What's that?
I will post it.
Thank you.
Compel to do one creature.
One creature that you can see can make a wisdom save. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you and must make a wisdom save each time it tries to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds, the spell doesn't restrict its movement for that turn. The spell
So Alex
ends-
kind of just bangs his sword against his shield,
It's a
tries to
taunt.
get its attention. Yep.
And you have to only attack that creature. And he
Yep.
can't move away from you and disadvantage on attack rolls other than you. Okay. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw or be affected by this.
Yep.
Yeah, he's affected by it.
Okay. Main action, dodge, and take a step back. Just gonna taunt him slightly away.
Okay.
So he does get his reaction attack.
Okay. Hmm. He will attack with his claw.
Declia. Oh, he rolled really high.
Yeah,
If
24 will
you
still hit.
he failed concentration on the first attack.
Take 12 damage.
Okay.
So he just has to make a 10. He can do.
Oh, we need some. We need some values.
Oh man.
Well, that was rough.
That was great.
You still
Great
dodging
series
though.
of rolls.
Still dodging though.
Dodge didn't help.
If he attacks you next turn.
Oh God.
Well, that's it.
Okay.
Wesley always goes before thrust. Every
That's
time.
because Wesley has a higher dex mod.
Turn up the music. Good. This is good music.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn down the key. Cool. So you're engaged in an epic battle with it, and you try to taunt it. And as you taunt it, you get what you asked for. As he strikes out at you, like absolutely shredding you and breaking your concentration. He now
Alex's
feels
armor is barely armor anymore.
Yeah, he now feels not taunted very much. So
Not magically taunted, but come on, Alex is tasty.
Yeah, he does look pretty tasty and all.
He's
bloody
like
and
Feel.
shit.
He just sleeps all the time.
God, that's fucked up. All right, Wesley. Speaking of fucked up.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere with that.
No, I'm not. It's your turn.
Fuck it up.
Just like, nah, your character's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Also valid.
I am going to do something. I'm just gonna back away from him, and then shoot him, so he'll get an opportunity attack.
He already used his reaction.
Oh,
already
well
did
then.
Let me just.
Yeah. Let's see. Sharpshooter grit shot.
Okay.
18.
That will hit.
Nice.
You see your bullet pierce through his natural armor, leaving a sort of rigid hole behind, with cracks emanating out from the hole. As
Go with another sharpshooter shot, no grit.
blood oozes out.
Okay. Yeah, it freaks me out anytime I see red on there because red is bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Max damage again.
Another max damage. You hit it this time in the face. Also, Alex, you were supposed to have made a save on your turn, and so are you, Wesley.
Charisma save.
Oh. I'm gonna use my
Damn you
inspiration.
rolls.
Okay. Yeah, you save. Alex does not. Alex, we will. So it's not facing you anymore. So I'm gonna just say you're good for now.
Gotta
You
remember
have
stuff
to
for
be
next
able
time.
to. Yeah, exactly. I have to remember it for next time. So you're good for now. But yeah, Wesley, you were able to shoot it, and this time in the face, as you seem to have left a great big scar underneath its eyeballs, which look at you menacingly. You get this feeling of dread overcoming you, and then you kind of like pull yourself back down to earth as you realize, like, holy fucking shit, we're killing it. Thrust.
Do I make the save? At the start of my
Yes.
turn?
Yeah. Start of your turn.
Come on. Seriously?
You are gonna fail.
Alright.
Oh.
What happens to me?
You can't take reactions until the start of your next turn, and you roll a d8 to determine what you do on that turn.
Okay, so
Oh.
on this turn,
Yeah.
alright. I rolled a 7.
7.
What does that mean?
That's the good one.
No, it's not. You make a melee attack against one random creature.
I'll roll a d3.
Oh, I
Just
hope
clockwise.
it's Wesley.
3, yeah.
I don't know what I
One
just rolled.
is left to right, so it's gonna be Gilbert.
Alright, Gilbert. Melee attack. Watch me fucking roll this really high now.
Yeah.
Doink.
18.
18?
An 8. Yeah, I have my lance, so that just hits me.
You take 9 damage.
As that hits, as you
In the butt.
as you hits me from behind in the butt, I turn going, Thrust, have you been taking lessons from Lyra?
Just standing
His
there.
eyes are all glazed over.
Yeah.
Arr.
Stab. Blah. That's my. Is that my go? Do I get anything else or?
So it says, unless surprised, a creature can avert its eyes to avoid the saving throw at the start of its turn. If the creature does so, it can't see the Umber Hulk until the start of its next turn, when it can avert its eyes again. So you can choose to like not look at it if you realize.
Yeah, at the start of my next turn, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
at the start of your next.
But then you can't attack it.
Well, you can use a disadvantage.
So, yeah.
So the first time you guys are all gonna have to like make the save, but then once you realize what's happening, you can like avert your eyes and choose to not see it.
Okay, I have a theory that explains Lyra. Her favorite enemy is Umber Holtz, but they messed up when they were teaching her at Ranger College, so she thinks everything's an Umber Holtz. So she always attacks with her eyes closed.
No.
Damn.
Awesome.
No. Okay. That is your go thrust, Lyra.
Yes.
Okay. This might not go well.
It does not. Roll a d8. Will, your fan is doing the thing again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got a bad back and I'm trying to pop it back into place.
All right. So you take no action, but you use all your movement to move in a random direction. So for you, that's going to end up being back because you can't really get anywhere else. You could try to move down if you wanted to get out of the hallway. So you could roll a d2 and just see which one you get.
Where are you going?
Left or
Runs
right,
into the
just as well.
wall.
Wesley
So,
was not the first to run.
Roll a d2. 1 is left and 2 is right.
How do you do that?
Just
Slash
I got it.
/R 1d2.
yeah. Please do that.
That's
I'm
my favorite.
technologically impaired.
That's my different. That's my favorite dice to roll in my Friday game.
All right. So I'm gonna move you.
Psi equals 1.
Psi once for yes, Psi twice for no, Psi
Oh,
3
just
times if
the
you're
first
gonna kill
time.
everybody.
First side of the game.
So you move.
Oh,
to
we need to
about
start a
there.
betting pool.
And there's a hole above you, which I'm gonna draw in actually.
What we
which you
betting
can
on?
see.
How many sides she can do in a game, but that's not really a fair bet because we can heavily influence that.
Not just that. I mute myself when I'm not talking, so you wouldn't even be able to hear them unless I was
Aw.
talking when you said something.
She's gonna sigh about 13 times.
Cool.
That needs to be your next character's name.
Sigh.
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 Similar to
Sigh,
say.
yeah.
but not the same.
Hey, no, the name can't be Psi. It'll get confused for Say 2.0.
Yeah.
Superior Say.
Say.
Just like halfway decent say, which is still superior say.
Like,
Okay.
it'll be like Superior Spider-Man. Just, I wouldn't steal Say's body after he died.
Okay.
Gimbal
so-
finds our dead corpses. Like, oh, well, I can bring it back now. I'm a necromancer. It's no big deal.
We can put on a puppet show.
Our corpses melted on the floor.
No, we're
Lyra.
jerky.
So Lyra, you run in a random direction. You manage to squeeze by this thing, avoid the hole somehow, and then once you aren't looking at it anymore, you realize you come back down 6 seconds later, and you feel like you were compelled by it to do what you just did, which was to run away.
Or at least that's your story.
Gilbert, it's your go. You got to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, so I guess I have no choice but to make the first one because I was going to choose not to look since all my friends are freaking out.
No, you got to make the first one, and after that you'll have the.
I mean,
If you had
Alex-
some sort of predisposition, so Alex knows that these are Umber Hulks, so he might have known to look away.
I did say there
There we
when
go.
they look at people, it gets all weird.
You did say that. And
Then
he
again,
tore
there
off
are
the wall.
there are other bad things that can happen from not looking at them.
Yes, that's correct.
You know, it's always a great idea not to look at the person who's about to hit the shit out of you.
I doubt an 11 is the save.
That's correct. Make a D8 roll.
Confusion is the worst.
It is. Okay.
I mean,
have to
actually-
you have to run away. So make a D2 roll.
This will never happen for Gilbert ever again.
Him running away. Yeah.
We both rolled an 11, and then we both rolled a 5.
All right. So you move right
Twinsies.
as
All
far
right.
as you can. So just go in a straight
There
line
to
right,
There.
as far as you can.
Can I go? Oh, I can go farther. Okay, cool.
Yeah, technically farther would just be up.
Just
Stairs,
30 or
right?
30 or 6.
It just said use all your movement. It didn't say that you had to dash. So
Yeah.
It takes no action, so you're not dashing.
So
You're good where you are.
You go
And
25.
That's all you got.
Do you got anything you could throw at
No.
it?
I have 30, and I can can I fire if I have a long range spell?
You can't take an action.
Okay.
Ah,
So just to make sure I'm moving right, I was
You're good.
here, so that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, cool. I'm right there.
Yeah. Okay. So
I just look at it, my lance, hold it dear to me, turn and go, ah!
and as you look away from it, you realize as you come down, it compelled you to do something that you otherwise normally wouldn't have done.
And you guys just hear me yell, "That bastard!"
You hear the tunneling of another Umber Hulk as it appears out of the ground and stands on top of its hole right here.
Oh, fuck me.
I love how it's just facing like, "Come on, let's dance."
And so, Gilbert, you're technically above it because you're on sort of a sloping.
does he
stair.
need to make a deck save or something?
No, you're all set.
Awesome.
Oh, you mean the Umber Hulk?
No, I thought that Gilbert might have been above where Toll was.
No,
Yeah,
he's to
yes.
the right, so he's up the stairs. The stairs going up as you go
Okay, so there's no chance of me actually
this
falling.
way.
They're not unstable enough to
No, it's
where I can
the
fall
hole
down.
is under here. So
You know, this burrowing brings back fond memory of the bullet.
the bullets. You guys died. We all died.
We got wrecked.
We had fun. You guys had fun though.
It was a great time.
Hey, getting wrecked
We
is
got our
fun.
brains eaten. It was 10 out of 10,
His
honestly.
brains eaten and bullet and those things in there. Yeah, it was a fun time.
I mean, this is kind of what happens
You
when
guys
you go
entered
in.
a
guns
mind flayer's lair, so there had to be those little brain things in there.
That's true.
It's great
well,
that all our party was
You
dumb.
guys have now something else in front of you, which is quite a bit stronger than a bullet, if I do say so myself. So,
Well, that's debatable. My
But-
bullets
You
are
know-
fucking him up.
But he's in there walking
You know-
brains around there.
Bullets don't confuse you.
true.
No, they just do 20 fucking damage.
So
Hey, so does a Wesley.
this one's gonna come out here and take some hits at you.
Hi, buddy.
Uh,
Okay, so that's an 11 and an 18. Those both miss. They all miss.
26.
I'm still dodging.
Ah, okay, cool. So they all miss you. As you
After getting his
can duck
armor
and
torn
dodge.
out the first time, Alex is a bit more ready.
Yeah, good. The other Umber Hulk is going to. Well, it can reach Wesley, so it's going to do that.
but does he?
What does he want?
Are you ready?
Oh fuck yeah! With this armor, I'm wearing my shitty armor again, so I've got a 15 AC.
Oh man.
I'm not built for this. Like he's gonna one shot me. 25.
25 plus. So 37
What?
damage.
Oh, that's right.
All right, I have 1 hit point. Great.
He's up.
You're still up.
Woo, you're still up.
Don't.
So it tears through you. It literally just opens up your stomach, and your like guts are like spilling out in front of you, and you're like getting dizzy. And
Yeah, it pops up behind me, and I start screaming, but he puts so many holes in me, it's just a wheeze by
Yeah.
the end.
yeah, seriously.
I don't suppose you're one of the tieflings who could reaction Hellish Rebuke.
No, I'm not.
Sad.
I went with flavor over really
Useful.
doing anything useful.
R.I.P.
Which bloodline are you?
I'm
Dispater.
the Dissipator. I can do Thaumaturgy and Disguise Self, because I was like, oh, he'd want Disguise Self.
I mean, it works most of the time.
Okay.
I believe that's you,
So you
Alex.
take an immense amount of damage. What are you gonna
So,
do now, Alex?
charisma save.
You can make a
Or-
charisma save, or you can look away. And if you look away, you can't see it, so you're effectively blinded. You have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my inspiration and try for a charisma save.
Okay. You save.
Sweet. Bonus action, cast Wrathful Smite. Which is... boop. And make 2 attack rolls against it.
Cool.
Okay, the second one definitely misses.
The first one hits though.
One.
So he takes an extra d6 psychic damage.
And he has to make a wisdom save.
So that's 7... 10 points of damage, 3 psychic, and do a second level smite.
Okay.
For an extra 11 radiant.
Damn. Wouldn't it be
Is 16 because of the high level?
16?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So 16.
Is this an undead Umberhole?
It is not.
Oh.
I'm not entirely being facetious.
Yeah, we're in a place that everything's undead. It's a good question to
Yeah.
So-
ask.
So as you bring your
So that's
longsword down,
26 total.
yes, as you bring your longsword down on its head, you separate its eyeballs, and you watch as its brain leaks out of its skull. And then it like looks at you, and as your sword like finishes connecting, the divine smite like surges through its body, and it like you see its head like explode into 2 halves, and there's just like ooze coming down, and its whole body like shudders as it falls to the ground.
You just put him 8
Woohoo!
feet umber.
Shut up. You get the next Wrathful Smite.
That is impassable terrain.
Okay.
Impassable?
Impassable. You can squeeze through here if you want, but it's going to be difficult terrain on all of the things that touches. That make sense?
Alex
Yep.
just kind of raises a hand and wipes bug sploop off his face. Ah, gross.
So
And that is it.
cool. Umber Hulk. Alex does the thing. Wesley, it is your go. You
Okay.
are very, very hurt.
Really? How much more hurt could I get?
I just you
Okay.
can do this, Wesley. You can do it.
We
I am
should really
ignoring
find
Gilbert.
out.
I am ignoring Gilbert. He has stupid ideas. I am going
That's
to
good.
use my action to disengage. Does that
Okay.
just give him disadvantage, or I can get free?
He doesn't get an attack of opportunity if you
Okay.
disengage.
So
You also still have your
Disengage.
second wind
three.
and action surges.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to inspire him. Like I'm trying to inspire him to like use his second wing. Like you can do it, Wesley. But he doesn't want to listen to me. So
no, I'm kidding. I will use my second wind, which is a
Cool, man.
D10
No
plus
worries.
my fighter level.
Yeah,
Gilbert does have some very interesting ideas. Not always good.
All right, that puts me at a fat 11.
Nice.
I will then burn my action surge, and I'm gonna reload and shoot one shot.
Okay.
Normal shot.
Hit. Oof. All your damage ran out.
What?
it took long enough.
It'll be back.
Well, I mean, I wasn't doing my sharpshooter shot, which makes it just seen.
Oh, okay. So you do hit it.
That's only a
and-
+4 instead of a +10.
Yeah, this time it's like it hits its arm and you see like a chunk of its plated armor kind of like fall off, but it's not like it hit all the way through or anything like that. There's some exposed flesh and it seems to be hurt, but not really
And then
bothered.
I squeeze right over here.
Okay. Thrust. You've
Uh,
got this thing right in front of you. Also, you were supposed to have a disadvantage or make your
jeez.
charisma save. So
Well, it's cheap to do it when I rolled so good after the fact, so I'll do the save.
okay.
And fuck.
All right.
You get the urge to jump into a hole.
You know what? I missed it. Just whatever. Next turn. I can't really, because otherwise your whole thing that you just did was not going to matter.
I mean,
I mean,
if
just
he
have
rolled
it
with
happen at the end of his.
disadvantage, just say he averted his eyes. He rolled a 22 with
Yeah.
disadvantage. So
There was blood and guts in my eyes that were my own.
Now, before we continue, Mr. Wesley, will you be averting your gaze?
Yeah, let's
yeah, I'm
call
going to
it
be
out.
averting my everything away from this thing.
Okay, cool. Thrust. It is now your turn to decide this.
I would like to avert my gaze.
Cool.
Then run up until I bump into this dude.
Oh, give it a nice hug.
You
Yeah.
can see it out of the corner of your eye.
Like pin the tail on the umber hole.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to just make it a normal roll. I just need to check something first before we go. You gain. So if I avert my eyes, technically I can't see the creature, can I?
Correct. You're basically blinded, so you have
Alright.
disadvantage.
I do not avert my gaze, and I use my inspiration on my charisma saving throw.
Cool. You still do not.
Oh,
Me. You. Alright, so I'm confused.
You are confused. Roll
Alright.
D8.
Or I'm a D8. And I suppose I'd still be back here.
You will be running in a random direction.
Alright. Do you want me to
hopefully
roll?
not
Or...
hopefully not into the umber hole.
Yeah, you can run left or right.
I'll roll a D2. So left is 1, right is 2.
Right, you're not going to go very far.
Run into him and
It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon. You back up and you just run.
and that's
Yeah,
my
so
go.
now, yeah.
Even though I have a +6 in charisma saving throws, I'm fucking useless.
I know that feel, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that sucks. That really sucks.
Alex, are we winning?
Yes.
Yes.
that's my go, obviously, because there ain't much I can
Alright,
do
Lyra.
else.
Show him who's boss, Lyra.
You could sing to him.
Who could sing to him?
Thrust can sing the Umber Hulk into submission.
I don't think that'll work. I'm going to go up here and squish past Wesley, making sure not to look at him, and try and do 2 quick shots on him.
Okay.
Don't hit Thrust.
Are you trying not to look at Wesley or the Umber Hulk? Because you need to be specific.
The Umber.
She's trying not to look at either.
How to
Yes.
troll Savannah, a guide by Brian.
Thrust could start singing Umberwall.
Okay.
No.
Oh god.
And Thrust isn't looking.
All right, so roll damage on that second attack. Hey, Thrust, how's your butt feeling?
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
One per session.
No,
Per
we'll
session.
roll a d2. Either it
What?
flies over its head or it,
Oh,
or
that's
it
right.
hits the rest of the
Advantage
butt.
at 10. Oh my god.
I'm literally gonna make us all butt armor.
I can do it.
You should. I mean, dang. Every mount from here on out is going to have a high back seat to its saddle, so I'm protected.
I wish we
Thrust.
had a stat thing
That's you.
set up so we could see how much damage she's done to butts in our own party.
It's either really high rolls or just nothing.
Or just yeah.
Miss. Yeah, so you missed
Learn
the first
in
one.
between.
Yeah,
It clatters off the walls, and then the second one hits Thrust right in the hamstring.
does he get a dexterity save to try to avoid it or no because he's blind?
Oh, I did say you guys would start getting those. So yeah, go ahead and make your dex save. Thanks for reminding
Yeah,
me.
but I
It just
mean, in this
happens
case,
so often. We need
Hmm.
something.
Yeah,
in this case, he was so confused, and he was not looking.
I do agree with that.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just, which is why I'm asking you now, since his eyes are closed and he doesn't see it coming. I mean, not trying to kill you, Puddles, but
Yeah, Puddles is muted,
Puddles
so he
needs
hasn't
to
been
take-
able to weigh in on this.
He needs to take at least one arrow to the ass.
yeah,
one of
everyone
these
needs to
days,
take an
she's
arrow to
gonna
the ass.
thread the
It
needle
wouldn't
when
be
she
a
hits
dungeon.
that butt.
I think I'm the one that's gotten attacked by the most by the party. Let's hear. I got Lyra twice, Alex once, and now Thrust.
Hey,
All-
I
all in
remedied
my
that.
butt.
I remedied that. I never touched a dagger again.
All right, well, since Puddles may or may not be gone, I'm just going to subtract 6 from his character's health and move along
Okay.
here. Gilbert, it's your go, unless
Right.
Lyra has something else she wants to do.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, I am not going to look, but this is also my question. Since I am on, above him on higher ground, would that make it like normal attacks? Since normally above ground may give you some type of advantage being above him.
So you
The high
can't see
ground
his
does nothing
eyes.
in this game.
That's correct, and you
That's what I was
can't
curious
see his
about.
eyes, so you don't have to
I
avert
don't?
your gaze because you can't see his
okay.
eyes. He's facing the other direction. He's facing.
Stab him in the butt.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'm going to step him in the butt with my lance twice with normal. Actually, probably 4 times if he's not dead, but we'll see. Has he been hurt at all? Does he look hurt?
He's got a slight chunk of armor missing on his left arm.
Oh, okay. All right, here. Should I use my? No. Oh wait. Here we go. Okay. Well, get that Pinterest thing off my screen. I get Pinterest like things like, oh, these dark elf images may be up to your liking.
We should
you're like,
hollow out an.
you're like, I do love dark elves.
We should hollow out a Umber Hulk's head. Make it a new
10,
helmet for
and
Gimbal.
What do you want me to do with that -8?
Your lance snaps. The tip of it snaps off as you attempt to pierce through its natural armor, but its armor is much too tough for you. And your lance breaks off into splinters at the top. So you've got about 3/4 of a lance. It'll do a little bit less damage, and you no longer have 10-foot reach with it.
10-foot reach.
No.
All right. So about how much is a little? So I know how to rock.
We'll do like
it up.
what's your normal damage roll?
D12.
D12 plus your strength or whatever. Just do -2.
Yeah. It's a 1d12 plus 4.
Okay, -2, so it'll be like +2 basically.
-2. Okay. Let me see if I can. Switch that out. D12.
You don't really have to. It's temporary, right? Like you can.
always get.
I mean, it's only tied to the weapon, so it's as long as you keep the weapon.
Okay. All right. So seeing that, I'm just gonna go forward. Like, damn it, and I'll do an action surge to try to attack it again.
Okay.
Do they have lances in the armory upstairs?
No, I looked. Actually, yes, they did. You said they had one normal one. They had one normal lance.
I did say that.
So
Okay, we
after,
could replace their shit.
so after this battle, I may go up there to get it. Or I have been wanting a lance I can use up in close battles. Ooh, crit.
Nice. So you definitely hit with those two, and you're just going to do -2 damage. And that's awesome.
So -4 total.
Well, from both rolls, yeah. From
All right.
each
So
roll would be
this
-2.
would be
That one's going to be
15
15. No, it will be 5.
and 5. Okay. And so with this, since it's now short enough for me to use in close combat, do I get a disadvantage?
No,
on
you
rolls?
you don't have disadvantage on the rolls.
All right. And I just may keep this thing the way it is and just sharpen the tip a little bit because I've been wanting a lance where I can have in close combat, but at least for right now, till I can get myself a mount. And okay, and before my turn ends, I'm going to say, should it turn towards me, I will avert my eyes so that I do not go crazy.
Okay, so you stab through its natural armor finally with your splintered lance, and as you find the right place under it to get out under its armor, it screams out in pain as you remove the lance. Blood gushes out from its wound, and you follow up with another short jab that seems to connect as well, and it turns around towards you, and you avert your eyes.
All right.
It is its turn.
Bring it on.
It is going to do the thing. Oof, crit fail.
Oh.
Who's it attacking?
Who's
Gilbert.
attacking? Oh, Gilbert. That's a
Then it-
fail, and
Wait.
fail.
Cool.
Actually, it would have advantage because Gilbert is technically blinded to it, correct? He averted his gaze.
You're right. So it'd be
Still,
12,
I'm pretty
16,
sure it's a miss,
18.
miss, and a miss. Anyway,
So
18 is the
It's-
highest.
well,
It's
the
not huge,
18. Well, with my lance, I'm assuming it's still a 2-person hold for the lance, even though it's been broken.
I mean, you didn't pull out your shield, so.
Yeah. So an 18 would hit. So I got hit once.
Okay. You take 19 damage. Oof,
Ouch.
that's high damage.
That is high damage.
So so it has advantage just because I can't see it.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
how blinded works. It is the con of not going confused.
Yep.
I mean, it gets the advantage because you can't really see its attacks to bother getting out of the way.
Right,
Ah,
exactly.
gotcha, yeah, that makes sense.
And
Oh, that's right. I can't see it, so I can't use my reaction.
correct.
Ah, damn, that sucks.
The Umber Hulk will then. Let's see. Okay, it decides to stay looking at you, Gilbert,
Okay.
but you can't tell if it turned. Well, I guess you would see if it turned away. So yeah, you know it's still looking at you after it hits you. Alex, you
Yeah, finished getting bug gunk off my face and. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, no, never.
Okay, gonna kind of whistle at it and try to do compel duel. But the moment I cast the compel duel, I'm just gonna kind of look off to the side because I think I just need to see it to cast it. Probably. I don't know.
30 feet, yeah.
Okay, so
Actually, no, don't keep looking at it. It's fine.
All right, so you look at wisdom save. So he fails the wisdom
Fails?
save? Fails
Yep.
the wisdom save. And then he looks over his shoulder at you.
And action will just be dodge.
Okay. So he's now looking left
At all of us.
at all of you.
Okay.
Gilbert's safe. That's the important thing.
You're welcome. Wesley.
Do I see
Thanks,
Alex
Alex.
and Lyra just look horrified?
You definitely see Alex looking standoffish, and Lyra's averting her gaze, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay.
Alex always looks very mundane and is currently in a deadlock of gazes with the Umber Hulk.
Let's see. I'll move here, averting my gaze,
Okay.
and I'll throw 2 daggers because I don't want to accidentally shoot somebody with a 20 damage.
Wow.
That's fair call. That would not work well for thrust.
Okay.
Okay, hit.
Nice.
Damn.
Ooh.
Max damage.
Holy fucking
Nice.
shit. Damn. All right, cool. So you doing absolute bonkers fucking damage. Throw your daggers and find these perfect spots between its armor as it, as they stick in and they're like sticking out of it. And you can see like oozing blood, green blood leaking from the wound.
Actually, I would have thrown darts. It's the same thing.
Okay. Cool. And whose turn is it?
Thrust. See how I go. Fuck looking away. Screw that shit.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go. Yeah.
Alright.
You look up directly into its eyes.
I literally can't do any of my cool shit unless I'm looking at it. So I'm gonna cast my Hexblade's Curse on it, which I realized I've been doing it wrong previously. I only get one of these, and then I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
Shablam. 11. Doesn't
No.
an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
I'm like, I finally get to stab at thee! And then I just, completely whiff. And that is my go.
No, you could hit it. It's just you don't pierce it.
Right. You hit the armor and your sword like
dinks
you
off
know,
of it.
puts its
It does
tail
that
between
weird.
its legs.
It does that little wobble thing.
Yeah,
And then I'll hold my ground.
cool.
I'm actually gonna drop my shield. Like, put it in my pack. Like, stow it away.
Okay. You stow your shield on your back or whatever.
Go get another one.
Lyra.
Keeping my gaze verted. I'm, well. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep my gaze averted and hope I don't hurt someone.
Wait. I just Hey Jim, does this thing's ability count as a type of charm?
I don't?
No.
No.
Magically
Okay.
force it to make a saving throw.
Okay. Was just checking something.
Yeah, that's a good question, but I don't believe it doesn't say the word charm.
It would be pretty clear if it was a charm spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
charmed. It would say charmed or
Yeah, 'cause
compulsed.
it's a status. It's a status effect. So yeah, so you take shots blindly down the hallway, and they clink off of the walls. One of them hits its armor and then clinks off to the wall. You're not even sure if you hit it at all. It was a blind shot.
16 misses. Jesus.
High armor. High armor.
Yeah, that kind it's pretty tough.
I played against these in Pathfinder once. They're pretty powerful.
Yeah, but my chances of succeeding a charisma saving throw is very, very, very low.
Ah,
So-
gotcha. I hear that. I think my modifier is a 1. So
Mine's
I'm
a
lucky.
0.
Do you have to make the
Oh.
save every time? Like, now that I've saved, am I just okay, or do I have to make it next turn as well?
When a creature
Still
starts
goes.
its turn within 30
Oh
feet
my
of the Umber
goodness,
Hulk and is able to see the Umber
jeez.
Hulk's eyes, the Umber Hulk can magically force it to. So it as long as it chooses to do so every time you start a turn within 30.
Which I mean, why wouldn't it? So
Yeah, so there you go.
okay.
May-
Sorry, go ahead.
Maybe the Umber Hulk will close its eyes.
Yeah, it's gonna blink sometime.
A 6
All right,
second
well-
blink.
Well, after being hit the last time, I realized I need to see it in order to cast my spell. I'm going to bravely look up at the Umber Hulk. Is it still staring at me, or still? Or
It's
staring
not. It's
at the other?
looking. It's looking over its shoulder. It's not
Okay.
looking at you.
Well, seeing this, I'm just like, man, I can kill this thing right now. So I'm going to cast my second wind ability to get some health back, which is
Ooh, that's it.
15. Nice.
14. We're in the level. Oh, we're level 5, aren't we?
A level 5.
Yeah.
I think we're level 4. Jesus.
Please don't tell
That's
me
because
You're not. Let
please
me
don't
tell
me,
you.
Puddles, that your entire creature is not still at level 4.
No, it's because I've
No,
got
he's
level 4
level
in
5.
Bard and 1 in Warlock.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to stab at thee with my lance.
Okay.
Well, with my twig of a lance.
Yeah.
You're the only one who doesn't have disadvantage.
23 in another
What
crit!
the fuck? All right, now
Right.
roll damage.
All right, so the first one, non-crit damage is... there we go, 13. I think that's max damage, isn't it? Nope,
No,
almost,
one off,
almost,
yeah.
almost.
13's pretty
Here's
good
the
there.
crit. Ah, damn it, crit.
The crit's
Damn it.
worse.
Damn it, fucking crit.
9.
What the hell?
So
Fucking
the damage.
crit.
The damage is not subtracted in that macro.
No, so
Well,
22
yeah,
total.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just put in, so we always need to take -2 from it at all times.
Okay. So as
Since
you
it's
as you
minus
stab,
2,
since it's minus
wouldn't it
2.
be easier to just make the weapon a D10?
No, because that's not the same thing.
Here, let me go through here and just see.
That
if
would
I
be
can-
decreasing variance instead of decreasing the.
Well, the thing is, even if he rolled a 12, it would still just be a 10.
But
All
nah.
right, let me.
But hold on. It doesn't matter because here's what happens. As you stab into it, okay, you sink it deep into its flesh, and as you go to pull it out, it breaks off inside. In its fragile state, the wood breaks and splinters off inside of the Umber Hulk's body, leaving it full of wood splinters and dealing extra damage.
Ooh, nice. So I'm guessing I'm like, well, my lance is now a toothpick.
Bunch of
Basically, at least I didn't name this one.
Yeah, you come back with
I
the-
just, I just yell, Thrust, I need to get a new lance when we're done here. And you guys just like hear some wood clatter to the ground. I like take down my shield and pull out my glowing longsword that glows in the dark.
Okay.
I think you could only draw one thing per turn unless you have a special feat.
Yeah, it's
This is true.
Whatever you want to say, guys.
I
but
mean,
that's,
it doesn't
that's
really
the
matter.
flavor I'm going with.
You can do your shield first. You'll get
Oh,
the AC
obviously,
bonus,
yeah.
and then do
Okay,
your
yeah.
sword next
So-
turn.
Yeah, there we go. Whatever. Okay. So either way, I'm going to have my sword drawn next.
Cool.
yeah.
So the Umber Hulk looks around. It's looking at everybody to the left, and then you stab it and leave this terrible wooden weapon inside of it, and it turns back around at you and screeches out in pain.
Wow, I've never gotten a chance to do this, but he's literally a faggot. He's a bundle of wood.
Oh, okay.
And the
The,
literal sense, yes.
I
Yeah.
just stare in with my shield up there like, ha
He'll
So
have disadvantage
this-
as well because of compelled duel.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Well, assuming I fail my compellment.
all right, this thing turns around to Gilbert and makes 3 attacks. 19, 26, 13.
19 misses and the 26 hits, and also the third one misses.
Okay, 13 damage. So one of its claws manages to connect with you past your shield.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I cast my shield spell, so all three of those are gonna miss.
25.
He had a
I was
disadvantage.
wondering
it'd be
about
22.
this today. What are the components for shield? I think you can do it with your hands full.
You can. It's somatic and verbal. So if as long as he's got one hand free, he's fine.
He's not holding a sword.
Not holding a sword yet.
No,
Yeah.
that's true. So, okay.
Because I was wondering about
You're
that
not
with the
supposed to.
build I was thinking about.
Yeah, no, it's verbal and somatic. That's why I stowed my shield before, so that I could cast it in case they hit it. He hit me. So I had a free hand.
Yes. So you get +5 bonus AC. So what's your AC? 26.
Oh no, 25. So the second one would still hit. Okay, I thought it was 22.
No,
The second
it
one's
would
a
miss.
22.
It is 22.
It is.
It has
22?
disadvantage on attack rolls against me. Against people other than me.
Yes, you're right. I forgot about this.
Okay,
Cool.
so yeah, so I would.
They all miss
so I
after
will-
the shield.
So yeah, so shielded wouldn't miss. So I'm doing good.
Urge to just go back to staring at Alex.
Yeah, it's pain.
His gaze is just very alluring.
Yeah. So you hear off in the distance, there's quite a bit of stomping echoing through the cave. You hear there are certainly other things out there. You hear them coming closer to you. Screeches and stomps and all manner of noises.
Were the Umber Hulks screeching?
They did, yes. Quite
Okay.
a bit. They did do quite a bit of screeching.
Based on that earlier nature roll, would I have an idea of how many generally would be together?
Too many.
Umber Hulks, what did you roll?
I think it was a 20 or 21.
Okay, then yes, you would know that they travel. They live either in solitary or in very small packs.
Okay. So, like, a ballpark of maybe, like, 2 to 5?
Yeah, like 2 to 4.
Okay.
And Alex, it is your go. This Hulk is gonna it turns around to look at Gilbert, attacks it, and it's looking at Gilbert.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know, hold on. So I'm gonna roll D2 to see if it resists the urge to look back at you or not. D1 is you. D2 is Gilbert. Okay, so still
I
looking
am.
at Gilbert.
Gilbert is that sexy.
Yeah,
Gilbert is a really tasty morsel.
he's a tasty
Clearly a
morsel,
morsel.
and
I
he's
keep telling you to wash the oatmeal out of your hair.
Compared to how big that thing is, a halfling is a morsel to it.
So you hear a bunch of noises as something else large seems to be stomping through the cave. Alex, it is your go.
Okay. That's lovely. Just take two swings at it.
Nice.
Well, second doesn't hit, but... Ah, yes. The mighty 5. And bonus action. How big exactly is this?
It's a large creature.
Okay. Bonus action, try to make it fall on its mandibled face.
Okay.
Probably
So first
not.
things first, 5 damage. You're right, probably not. That's quite large.
Yep, no.
The 7 would have been nice.
The 7 would have been
You're
nice.
right, it would have been.
Oh wow.
Wesley, it is your go. You've got a slimy, ooze-covered, nasty-looking Umber Hulk who seems worse for wear in front of you.
I dart over here, and I dart him.
Okay.
Eeh,
First one misses, second one hits.
another max.
Nice.
Actually, the odds of that are low.
Wesley only knows how to roll max damage.
Which is good, because when I roll that 1, I'm going to be sad.
Yeah, that dart hits it directly square in one of its upper legs, and you see just like blood gushing out of the wound. It's oozing and it's like green, and it smells
So that was my antimatter dart. So
So it dies.
Yeah.
Cool. Thrust.
I go to stab it because I don't have to make a saving throw, correct?
No, he's staring at me.
He's staring at Gilbert.
Alright, I go to stab him in the butt.
then, I wouldn't have known that.
18?
18 will hit.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my blade flourishes. I'm going to use a defensive flourish
Okay.
to do a little bit of extra damage. Where are we? So 2 on top of. So he takes 15 damage total.
Jesus.
Actually, 18. You Hexblade cursed him.
Oh yes, he does. He takes 18 damage. Sorry, and then I'm going to throw this in there as well. Come on, roll. Ah, 1, really? Bullshit. Okay, so he takes
19.
19 damage, and I pull my shield out, and I'm going to run this way. See what the deal is. I can go.
So
He gets an attack of opportunity on me. Oh, do I kill it?
how does this happen? How does this happen?
I'm just like so angry that I've been so useless this fight. I just, with absolutely no finesse, just plunge my rapier into its like thorax or whatever the hell's poking my end, and just like with fear, like strength, just plunge it through the armor, and the guts just start to burst out. And then
Ooh,
if he does die, then I'm going to go this way.
you killed it. Awesome.
For
Yeah, you completely sever one of its legs off, and it falls down into its hole
6.
as it screeches and dies.
And you said these dead Umber Hulks are impassable.
So this one fell into its hole, so you
Okay.
can.
Okay.
So
So
this
can I
is-
jump over his hole with my
You said-
boots of striding and stuff?
You said this was difficult terrain, correct?
Yeah.
So 20
You
to
could
there
jump
and then
over it.
30. I have 40 movement speed whenever I use one of my attacks, my flourishes.
Yep. Yep.
So
yep,
I can get to here.
Cool.
And you heal your Hexblade.
Yeah.
Shit.
I get 4 hit points back.
So I'm just going
Oh,
to
baby.
move this to the GM layer, but yeah, there's going to be difficult terrain underneath it, so I'm gonna draw the difficult terrain. So this, oh shit, that's not
I've got my shield out as well.
cool.
So guys, these things are a lot of times solitary, but they can travel in packs of usually up to 4. So
There's no time to talk,
that
Alex!
might be
There's more
more.
coming! Like, did you hear them? Just charging.
Okay,
I love a turn order is a thing.
Lyra.
Orcish Fury. Ha ha.
I'm going to take my dash action, try to go forward a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
just to see if there's any more around.
You don't see anything. You see what you see.
30, 35, 40. What is my movement speed? I think it's 30.
It's 30.
It's there.
Yeah.
So you get a total of 60, and then you can make a perception check.
Okay.
Wherever you're finished.
I am currently finished. So
Okay,
I will
so
make that
Go ahead
check.
and make a perception check. Yeah, you don't see anything. It seems like there's cavern walls that go on past your. So like here, there's obviously like this is a tunnel that goes down. There's a tunnel over here that goes down.
Mhm.
You know, this way,
Yeah.
and that's basically all you can tell. They do seem to go converge behind this rock, like this cave wall here. It seems like they might converge. That's what you get.
Okay.
Gilbert, what say you?
Oh, what say me? Okay, what I want to do is take out my my moonlit sword so that I have some light to see by. I would like to use my boots of jumping and striding movement to jump over to here.
Okay,
You want me to make a roll with the boots, or just say I can make it?
you're good.
So that's 5, 10. Now, and that's all, I'm also going to make a dash action just so I can see what else is down here. So 5, 10. This is so this be 40. Here would be 50, 55, 60. I'm like, Trust, are you okay?
I'm fine. I think there's more things coming.
Ha ha! Suckers!
Cool.
And that's my time.
So at this point, Gilbert, you can see from around the corner.
Ooh, I can actually see? Nice.
Yeah, just barely. Let me
Which-
double check.
Which
these.
around the
Whoa.
corner? Down or towards the left?
Down.
Down? Okay.
Give me a second. I'll expose it to you.
Oh, okay, cool. 'Cause I was gonna say, I can't see it yet.
From around the corner.
2 more. And then Lyra sees 2 more.
You're not-
Another one.
You're not quite that unlucky. Or maybe this is worse. I don't know. So you get. Oh, here we go. We're gonna roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
A 1? Somebody rolled a 1?
Yep. Let me go ahead and expose.
Okay. Am I supposed to see the creature yet? Because I don't see him. Maybe
Calm
smash.
down. Calm
Okay. I'm just making sure it's not my actual eyes.
Okay, so you see it come out from just behind. You see it now?
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna say like I can't really see this picture, so I'm gonna say I see like a shadowy shape.
Yeah, and Lyra, you can see one coming out from behind.
There's one coming from down this way, guys.
It's like some sort of terrible thing. Lyra, you can see. You can see this. Shit.
Shadowy monster coming to kill us. Let's kill it first. Ooh,
Ew.
that is cool looking. That would be a cool mount, but I doubt I'll be able to tame it. But that's a cool creature. That's a cool creature.
Yeah.
what kind of creature is it?
This
Why
is
don't
bad
you make
news.
me
I've
a
never fought one.
nature
It's
or an arcana?
Bad.
Nature or Arcana?
Well, according to
choice.
the chat log, it's a no.
Yeah.
It's a beaked barber.
Yep. You recognize
Dang
this
it.
as some sort of horror, but that's all you got.
Can I try?
I
No.
was saying
just
it
for
for the
heck?
sake of us. I was making sure it wasn't anything demonic in nature. That's all.
No,
Well,
you're pretty sure it's not demonic.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I can't tell because it's too shadowy for me to even see the picture. So I can't tell what it is.
Cool. So, that is what they got. Alex, it is your go.
Sweet.
There's some horrible creature down here. I don't exactly know what it is.
It is the stuff of nightmares.
Yes.
Also, additionally, you guys hear a like heart-wrenching screech, just like coming from behind this rock wall, like on the other side of. The
Like
place.
it's someone who's sad, or they're just like angry.
It's just a never-ending. It like this entire whole turn, you just hear this screeching sound. That's
Is it coming from the creatures?
It's coming from that direction. You can't tell if it's like them or whatever.
Okay.
I missed
Okay.
I missed the ping. Is it coming from the creatures towards the bottom or towards the left?
Bonus action, cast Sanctuary. Action, dodge, and I'm just gonna,
Do your thing.
actually, no, I can't. Dodge is a no-go, because I dashed, but yeah.
Okay, so you'll go to there. You'll cast
And Sanctuary.
Cool. Oh, I was on the wrong layer for the ping. That's where it came from.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And can I roll an Arcana to recognize this
Sure.
gross creature?
You don't know
Nope.
shit about this creature. You've never seen something this ugly.
It's a mutated chicken.
It's really loud.
Yeah, you definitely hear a screeching sound. Just, it's like at this point, it's longer than lungs should be able to render.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Guys, it's a really weird chicken.
Wesley, what are you gonna do with the really weird chickens?
Oh, Jesus. Roll20 decided just to go stupid for a second.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. I'm going to sharpshooter.
There you go. Which one? You got 2 targets, I think.
I can only see one.
Ah,
So the
then
one
I
in front of
shoot that.
Alex.
It'll hit. Yeah,
Man.
you sink a bullet deep into it and follow up with another.
Okay, so 18 hits.
Jesus.
Max damage?
Oh, let me just do max damage. I'll fucking all battle. No big deal.
Insane. You haven't rolled below a 12,
Yeah,
right?
that is awesome, man.
Which is good, because these things are scary.
Wesley freaks out too. He's having a bad day. He's had a lot of bad days since he met you guys, but you're his only friend, so he loves you.
Is that your go, Wesley?
Yeah, I feel pretty safe here.
Okay. Thrust.
I'm gonna charge over in front of Lyra. Behind me, Lyra! What is it? I'm going.
Some kind of horrible creature.
I'm gonna hold my action to when it gets in range. I'm going to attack it. I can see it from here, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
If you can see it, you can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hex on it as
Ooh.
well. I'm gonna drop my shield.
I think we should give Lyra another weapon proficiency in Scythe.
Ha 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 ha. So there's Hex and Hexblade's Curse, and they're different, correct?
Yeah, I've used my Hexblade's Curse. I can't use that again.
Okay. Hex is going to be pink, and Hexblade's Curse is going to be purple. I apologize in advance to Brian.
Okay. That's my turn. I cast Hex with my bonus action, I move, and then I'm gonna attack with my sword as soon as it gets within range.
Cool.
Given that it gets within range.
Yeah. Lyra.
So if I cast Hunter's Mark, nothing would affect like the hex
No.
No.
or my curse. They're separate.
That's Brian's mark thing.
Yeah, that's my
Doesn't
mark
affect me.
thing. Yeah. For some reason, my mark is so weak. I don't know why they said this, but apparently, when I put my mark on, anybody else who puts their mark overwrites my mark, which makes no sense to me.
I was just making sure.
It's
No, you
just
didn't.
weird.
It's because you gotta duel them on your own.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Cool.
Well, my mark is to make it so like it has disadvantage and just attacks me, but I don't understand.
And then 2 quick shots.
Holy shit.
There it is.
Holy crap!
Nice.
2 in a row.
Shit.
See? It's either really, really high or a crit fail.
Yeah.
I know. I
Still
could see
Man,
that one.
Then you go, girl.
Then plus 4d6 for
Holy fucking
So
shit.
29
mark.
plus
It
46.
would be 46?
Yeah, you double all
Yes.
the dice.
Actually, it would. Yeah, it would be
2, wouldn't
46.
46. No, it would be 2d6, 1d6 for each attack times 2 because both are crits.
Oh, I didn't know the crits affected the Hunter's
I-
Mark.
All the
They
dice.
affect any dice
They
roll
do.
for damage. Any dice
Okay.
roll.
Any dice modifiers. Yeah. Yeah. Holy
That's why Smite is so crazy.
shit.
Does that include crit damage? I mean, like sneak attack damage.
So
Yeah.
43, and
Yes.
yes, it does. So 43
Jeez.
damage.
Run, Lyra! It's gonna kill you!
Yeah, you fucking your 2 arrows slam into it, one sticking out of its neck and another out of its muscular torso.
No, somehow Lyra's been carrying one of the fucking bolts from the ballista, and she just shot it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like because he just did that much damage.
2 crits. Holy moly.
just pull this gigantic bolt out of your quiver like a cartoon. You're like,
The chances of 2 crits in a row are intensely low.
oh yeah, we probably won't see that again for a long time. But
You've
that was
used,
awesome.
you've used
One and
all of
2
your
are-
luck for the session. Hopefully nothing
Yep.
too bad happens now.
Cool. Gilbert,
Oh,
how are you going to follow up? because Lyra's showing up the circle right now.
Well, seeing that thrust, my trusted friend over there is protecting her, I will go down and help Alex.
Okay.
So my movement can get me to right beside Alex, and then I'm going to hold an action. So if it gets close enough, I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Hi, Gilbert.
Hi, hi, Alex. Are you having fun too?
No, that thing looks kind of scary.
In the midst of battle, just a very bland hi.
I walk into like, hi, Alex.
So
Hi, Gilbert.
This hook horse like runs around the corner like a bull, and as it approaches like the corner of the rock wall here, it like takes its arm and like hooks onto the rock wall and like swings itself over to you and brings its hooks down on you.
All right.
As it
attack it with my held action?
You can.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you there. I just want to see if I get a crit. But no.
Oh.
19 will do, I suppose.
Yeah, that'll hit.
He takes 10 piercing damage.
Cool.
So you were saying he was about to kick me in the face, and
Yeah, now he's
ruin my
gonna
day?
kick your shit in.
25. What's my armor? 19. Yeah. I take the first hit. I stab him as he hooks me in the shoulder, doing probably a stupid amount of damage. Is anyone there? Hello? What's going on now? Why has it stopped? Why? Ugh. I think I'm back.
Here we.
Hello.
Hello?
There we go.
You never left.
The hooked horror is dead.
Okay, so I took 9 damage. Commissioning.
Oh darn it!
You swing out, but don't manage to connect with this monstrosity as it brings its hooks down upon you. It has to make a wisdom save to be able to attack Gilbert. All right,
No,
so he's gonna
me.
attack.
No, to attack Alex.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the sanctuary. Okay,
Sanctuary.
so he can
So-
go.
We don't necessarily know about it yet.
No, but so I wanted to attack Gilbert, but if there was something compelling him to attack you, then I was going to do that.
Yeah, no, compel duel's not on.
Okay. So these are Gilbert. 8, 16.
They're both missing.
So one completely misses you, and the other clinks off your shield as it brings its gigantic claws down upon you. You also saw another one peek out from around the corner, thrusting the arrow.
Just so I know, for my armor's special ability, what type of damage are these? I guess an hook is piercing.
Piercing.
I would assume slashing.
It is piercing.
It's piercing. Okay. Not trying to metagame right there. Just so when you ask me if it hits, I know whether or not to include my +1 for piercing.
Yeah. And excuse me. The screeching is still happening, and it's coming from behind the horrors.
Now this has been a non-stop screech.
Just completely nonstop, 100%
Interesting.
nonstop, and there we go.
Damn Borbs.
There's that. Okay. Oops. And so then, as this one comes around the corner, out from behind your sight here,
Ooh, I can see something.
yeah,
Another
it,
one!
it comes up around the corner, and as it leaves, like the corner, as it gets close to you, it, like the screeching stops.
Oh, so it was the one that was screeching.
It stubbed its toe.
and it
It really hurts.
lashes out at you, Gilbert. Where's the hell is it? Sheet.
Miss
Well.
and miss.
No can do. Cool. So, Alex, it is now your go.
Action. Do sacred weapon. And let's see.
That's a
And
pretty
that-
cool ability.
That will be all.
Cool. Sacred weapon, blah blah blah. Magic.
The
Magic
ribbons
shit with
kind
light.
of wrap around the sword for a moment, completely sheathing it, and when they come off, it has like a nice sheen. Like the blade's a lot sharper. Has a nice glow.
Immense light, and
Bun kai.
Yeah.
okay.
Bankai!
Okay, I'm missing a joke, but that's okay. Wesley.
I just like the word Bankai!
Okay.
Kai.
Well, I unleashed my Zombato. And it shoots out in a weird form. Yeah, 14.
No can do.
Oh, wow. Wow, Wesley
Oh, whoa.
sucked.
You finally missed.
At least
For
you
your
did-
misfire,
Ugh, I finally missed.
what's the misfire range for your gun?
1.
So does
Only
that-
one?
So does that mean you have to roll a 1 for it to
He has to
misfire?
yeah, he has to roll a crit fail.
Oh, okay.
He
That's
never
cool.
rolled because
Well,
we're-
at least you didn't roll a 1 like hit us in the butt or anything.
I don't. It hasn't happened yet. We haven't decided what happens. Or
it happened. No, it happened once.
oh,
Yeah,
it did?
I
decide.
thought we just decided that like it just clicked and nothing happened.
Okay.
No,
You have
I
to
mean-
fix it, don't you?
It turned red.
No, there's a whole thing from the sheet that we followed.
Yeah, his gun kind of like breaks a little bit.
Yeah, and it can really catastrophically break if it like if you fail like a save or something. I don't remember. It's on the sheet. We can reference it.
Yeah, okay.
Thrust.
Uh,
You've got a gigantic bloody mess of a hook horror in front of you.
Okay. And
It's
then another
huge,
one
muscular and has a great big beak.
run up behind.
Yeah, he's got a friend.
Okay. I'm going to.
I didn't know this party was a +1.
Okay, so I'm going to reach out and in Abyssal say a funny joke that no one can understand except for Lyra, because I can't think of any jokes relating to hooks right now. And this guy needs to make a wisdom saving throw, or he is going to fall on the ground laughing his ass off.
I wouldn't expect a hooker in a place like this.
Oh man, that's good.
Where do you come up with this stuff, mate?
I don't know. I don't
Alright,
know what
there
he
we
does.
Bankai.
So yeah, wisdom saving throw. My DC is 14
Bankai.
on this guy here.
You are Bankai.
Oh my god, Tim, the fucking hook. Yeah, that's basically it's that. That's what they look like. Yeah.
You haven't seen that
Yeah.
picture? That was awesome. Yeah, that's pretty-
Yeah, that's just Gigan from Godzilla. He's a bitch.
Yeah. I remember playing as him in the GameCube game.
It was great. I love
It was
that game.
fantastic. That game
I
was
played as him
amazing.
and Megalon because
Mega God.
drills and saws.
That game was so good.
best fighter game. Best
Alright.
fighter game.
All right. Anyways, oh my god, nostalgia trip over. Tasha City's laughter. Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
10.
Today's theme is wisdom saves. You all fail.
So he is incapacitated until his turn. He can make another
Oh my
save
god.
unless we hurt
This
him.
thing's laugh must be awful.
And then
Okay.
I can't really do anything with the bonus action. I'm going to inspire Lyra. Lyra, shoot it again! Yeah, pointing at the dude in front of me, and that is my turn.
You use my
Very
illusion
inspiring.
and just make an illusion of your butt over its face.
Hey, Thrust takes great pride in his butt. He wouldn't show it so carelessly.
Lyra, speaking of shooting things,
Bring out your other crossbow bolt.
bring out the
Two
dancing
nat ones to
monsters.
make up for the two nat 20s.
I hope not. I'm gonna back up a tiny bit.
Well, if she gets 2 1s, then Thrust is gonna have both cheeks hit. Right.
And then
right in
shoot the one I
center.
marked.
You have inspiration on the 11 if you want to use it. It's a d6.
Yeah.
These things
I was
don't
about to
look
say I was
like.
gonna use inspiration on that, but thanks.
So that one still is going to miss. The second one hits. Yeah.
Woo.
Yes.
Plus your
So
d6.
this-
Yeah, I know. Working on it.
She knows her shit.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
I
too.
know my one thing that I do.
Which is shoot, okay? She shoots
yeah.
and she knows things. That's her job. So you've got an arrow that pierces through at the base of one of its hooks, and it like you see it like wave its arm around as it like looks down at its terrifying wound as blood oozes out. This time the blood is purple. And it seems to be quite hurt.
Perturbed.
Yeah, perturbed. There you go. Gilbert.
All right, I'm going to hit it with my longsword. At least try the one that Alex is attacking, which I believe is the one in front of him, right?
I mean, technically, I haven't attacked anything.
Oh well, you're trying to attack. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll go with this one here. He's a little closer.
Okay.
Longsword attack. Pretty sure an 8 misses,
No such luck.
and 12 misses.
Yep.
Sad.
Oh, this. My halfling luck failed me. Oh well.
You're having a bad time. So you go to swing your sword, and its hook catches the sword and throws it away from you as you try to make contact. So it's gonna go in a random direction. I'm gonna roll a d9 that direction, or I guess it would be a d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Where 1 is the top left and 8 is the bottom right. Skipping.
Well, he would have technically got a 12 and not a 1 because of his halfling luck.
Oh.
No, because
Halfling luck isn't on attacks, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. Anytime you roll a d20.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
For my app,
Okay.
it's whenever you roll a 1 on a d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you could re-roll the die and must use them.
Okay, guys, hover over the 8.
Yeah, he
You'll
rolled
see
it
a 1
twice.
plus
It's
a 1.
yeah, it's automatic.
Oh, he rolled it twice?
That's amazing.
Oh my god!
What the fuck, Brian?
Under
Brian.
settings, you can choose halfling luck,
Wow.
and it rerolls all ones.
I didn't know that was a setting, but God,
That's
Brian!
amazing.
Did Lyra stole all Brian's luck? Savannah, apologize.
The good news is
No.
I have a second longsword that does not light up, though.
Okay, so your light
Well,
up longsword is going to be here. And I'll put a mark.
At least
on
you're not
that.
stabbing anyone in the butt with your sword.
That's true. That would have been pretty inconvenient if I like swung it and it like. I'm just imagining the sword swinging, gets out of my grip, and like whips past your head out, and you're just following it with your eyes.
Slow motion. Oh.
So you'll be able to get it if you go on the other side of Alex.
Is
but
it like stuck in
that
the wall or
tile-
just on the floor?
It's on the floor, and the handle is flat on the ground, not sticking into anything. You'll have a hard time getting to it, but there it is. The horrors lashing out and squawking with a terrible squawking sound. It's like a chicken, but instead of a chicken, it's a gigantic horror,
And maybe a lot shriller.
like a real big cockatrice.
Fucking burbs.
And then
Poultry is our nemesis.
at the end of its at the end of its screech, you hear like a clicking sound. So it's like rah, and then you hear like, and this one's gonna lash out at Thrust.
Okay.
Oh, the other one has to make a save, so we're gonna do that in a second.
Yeah,
so
at
this
the end
one's
of
gonna
his
be-
turn.
Oh, at the end. Cool.
Yeah.
So he gets fucked this turn.
Yep.
23 is gonna hit you, I believe.
I'm gonna use shield and block it.
Okay.
I have
Alright,
24
so pop
AC.
shield.
Oh no, I can't because I'm holding my shield. I actually can't do
Yeah,
that.
Wow.
you took
Rip.
your shield out.
Yeah, I put my shield out, so that's fine. That's a hit.
Yes. It's a
13
gamble.
damage to the face.
Okay. That hurt. I'm.
No, not a claw to thrust beautiful face. Who will be our party leader?
I mean, thrust isn't that attractive. It's more
Gilbert to do it.
presence of
No.
personality. Yeah, that hurt a lot. And he has to make a wisdom
The
saving
scars
throw.
only add characters.
This guy has to make a wisdom saving.
Yeah. Hopefully fail.
I mean, come on, he's enjoying himself. He doesn't want to save.
11 is a fail.
Cool. So he's still incapacitated. And we've got 2 more horrors down by Alex and Gilbert.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a really good first level spell.
Yeah, it is.
Ridiculous. As long as no one
Alright,
attacks
I
the
was
thing.
always a fan of Dissonant Whispers for a first level pick.
These are against Gilbert.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
Both
good.
are good.
like them both.
I want people running towards me, not away though.
20, both 22 are
Oh,
going
that's
to-
true.
Those are gonna hit.
Both 22s, yeah.
My bard is not you.
That's 11 plus 13. 24
24?
damage.
Oh, wow.
We're doing real damage now. This is big boy damage.
I don't like big boy
Definitely.
damage.
Oh, wow. I'm down to 9
Um,
hit points.
I mean, I prefer it when the damage is little and cute.
The
Little
right
and cute. Yeah,
the right-sided one is gonna try to get to you, Alex. What kind of save does he have to make to try to?
Wisdom.
Times 2, correct?
Yeah. But
So
the
first one he's
you
gonna
can-
succeed.
roll your Actually, no. Sanctuary is not a con. So yeah, I guess just do another save.
Yep.
Yeah, both are a success.
No, can he hit you?
Not with that one. Not with that
definitely not. All right, so he works up the will to be able to strike at you, but you're able to just quickly dodge out of the way. It's not even an issue. And,
I'm just
can I
going
get-
through my head as that SpongeBob episode of the hooks, the hooks.
Yes. Oh my God, I posted on Facebook about that the
The
other
hooks
day.
are on fire.
So Gilbert and Alex, I need you to make perception checks.
Perception.
Oh, I'm great at this. This is my best skill, Jim.
Might as well.
Best
You rolled a
skill.
2. Yeah.
Perception. All right, let's see how good I'm going to do.
I wish you could use your good boy points on perception sometimes.
No, I can only use my good boy points on creatures that are really judgmental.
It rolled a
All right,
1 and
man.
it rolled another. That's amazing that it does that.
It's
Neither
not
of you
that
can
that
see
that's
shit.
the reason I chose it, just to help speed up, combat and stuff.
That's a great little feature. A+.
It is.
They even have things on there for like jack of all trades and other abilities.
Jack of all trades, I remembered. I didn't actually remember they had the halfling left thing.
I just found that by accident.
God, I love halflings.
They are nice.
It's a very, very good ability. So, probably the best racial ability. You don't see anything.
I don't know. I think Gnome's cunning is pretty good, having advantage on saves for wisdom, charisma, and intelligence against spells and bullshit.
You don't see anything besides these gigantic, bloody, screeching hook horrors clicking in front of
We
you
see each other.
and each other, and Gilbert's sword on the ground. Alex, it is your go.
Can I use my bonus action or object interaction to just kind of reach my foot over to get Gilbert's sword and slide it over to him?
I see you over there, Thrust.
I'm trying to make it work.
That's an HTML file, not a.
Oh, what are you
Uh,
trying to do?
That's a link to a web page.
There we go, that's why.
So you're trying to use an object interaction to, yeah, you can try to kick it. Give me like some sort of a dexterity check to see if you can kick it in the right direction. You're like, well,
Okay.
Yeah. You manage to like kick it, but it doesn't move the way you want.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's actually gonna
But
go
it-
farther underneath.
But it went in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to grab it with my foot, but I have failed.
So now it's underneath, over here. As you tried to slide it over, it didn't quite make it far enough. Now it's underneath the hook ore, emitting
Okay.
light. You get a good view of its eyeballs. They're like very cloudy and green.
Okay. This will be fun. So, shit. Bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Cool.
Action, try to hit this nice bird.
Cool. Oh fuck yeah! First one and the second one, they both hit.
Oh wow.
Hashtag
Nice.
blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay, so
Good damage.
and for the first attack, I'll do a second level Divine Smite.
Yeah, of course.
There's gonna be so much ridiculous damage.
gonna be
Let's see, that's
That second level crit smite.
It's crazy that you can choose after.
yeah, and these are like monstrosities or something, right?
Oh
Uh,
shit.
Yeah, they are.
Is that
okay.
even more?
You can easily tell that they are.
6d8.
Could have been better.
Jesus. It could have been better, he says, at the 2 1s, but also 2 7s.
Yeah, they ain't 2 8s.
Massive damage. Minus.
Puddles the mid-maxer. Critiquer of dice rolls.
Yeah, he looks absolutely devastated. Like you've chopped off like a good chunk of his like muscular underbelly flesh, and you can see he like isn't standing correctly. He's just barely hanging on there.
Can I have chopped off one of his clawy arms?
Did I say you did?
Aw.
That's a no.
I do have a question about the hooks. I mean,
Are
they're
you
not
sure?
lance-shaped, are
Are
they?
you sure I can't do that? I like that. Yeah. That's so cool.
Well, that's it.
Wesley, it's your go.
Reload and shoot.
I like that when you roll a 2 damage, you do 12 damage.
Yeah, and this is with the homebrewed lesser sharpshooter.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, you'd probably hit less overall if you had
I'm still not
-5.
convinced that's I'm still not convinced
He
that's
would have rolled a 20
a
there
nerf.
and would have done another
It
4
still would have
damage.
hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy. Okay, so which one are you hitting?
The weak-looking one.
All right. It you hit it directly in its beak, and like part of its beak just like sort of separates as the bullet like travels into it. So his face looks all fucked up, and there's like half a beak on one side, half a beak on the other side.
I
as it
shudder.
falls to the
I
ground.
actually shuddered, but
Yeah.
I shudder in character too.
Yeah. It's so big that it's going to be very difficult to try to climb like over or around it. It's
Oh.
a bloody pulp.
But it is dead.
It's dead.
Okay, I get a grit back.
Enjoy your grit. The sword is underneath this bloody pulp.
I really need to rename Grit for Wesley, because he's not a very gritty person.
Not a great person. Anxious
Anxiety,
streak.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Cool. Thrust. It is your go. You've got this thing still in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to try to attack it with my sword.
That'll do.
Except it's not a crit. It's a 19, not a 20. I clicked on the wrong ability. That's sad.
Rip.
So,
well, no damage
it
anyways.
only takes 15 damage plus...
Only 15 damage.
I'm going to do a flourish.
Cool.
Plus 4.
Cool.
So,
Is that defensive flourish?
defensive flourish, yep.
Okay.
Uh,
So as you flick your wrist to remove the blade from its stomach, you see guts spill out as it topples over to its knees, and its head hits the ground with a big thump.
Is it dead? Holy shit.
Yeah, Lear did.
Yeah,
Heck,
she
man,
did
don't
crit
doubt
twice.
yourself. And that is awesome how you killed the one in front of us, Alex. You go, man.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I will heal myself with the bonus healing word. I'm going to do second level because I've got heaps of those. So I heal myself for 10 hit points. Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's almost max. And then I'm just going to go up to this guy and like, is it funny, is it? And just like stand over it.
That's right.
You said, is the squealing gone? It was like, it's gone that way?
Yeah, it was somewhere down there, yeah, but it's gone now.
Actually, can I like go through? I'm just gonna like move my character slowly because I'm just checking it out because I just wanna to.
This is
Three.
where
Okay, go ahead and make a
Thrust-
perception check.
This is where Thrust finds the baby Trask.
Perception. you
Oh,
said?
jeez, that's terrible. That's a good way to lower the CR so you can actually have it in the game. It's the baby Trask.
Still
12.
fucking Tarask.
It's the size of an island instead of a continent. Have fun, bitch.
Do I hear anything? Or see anything?
You look around, and as you look around, you don't seem to see anything that matches the description of giant screeching sound.
All right, I got 10 more feet of movement, so I'm just gonna go here.
Okay, and as you do, you hear a piercing screeching sound. And just as the screeching sound happens, you also get attacked.
Lucky
So
I
I-
did defensive flourish.
Cool. So you get, it's only an 8.
That is
you're all
not
set.
enough.
Yeah, so you
Tentacle.
see this barbed tentacle like reach out to grab you, and it reaches down to wrap around you, and you realize that it's there at the last second to dodge as it like snatches where you just were.
Yeah, I'm just using my sword to deflect it away.
Cool.
And I have to stay there because that's my turn.
And I will reveal that one to you,
Okay.
so you can see a flying brain with a beak attached to it and tentacles coming out of the bottom of it.
Ooh,
Excellent.
Tasty.
flying brain, nice.
With tentacles and a beak.
I'm just gonna roll initiative for it too.
Oh, jeez, this is a big fight.
Yeah, no, it's an awesome fight though.
Maybe we could have just waited it out and convinced them to have a territory war.
I'm pretty lucky as well. These creatures
First
are
race
strong.
war. Huh.
We're lucky they're failing wisdom saving throws and things like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise they would wreck us.
We're not trying to give you any ideas, Jim. You know.
Oh, don't worry. I've got plenty of ideas. I don't need your help. I
Very
don't
sassy
need.
today.
yeah, I'm real sassy today. I don't need any ideas on how to kill you. I can kill you.
Jim's sassy all the time. What are you talking about, man?
I'm only
No, some
sassy
days
to
are
you.
worse than more.
He is a sassy man.
He is a sassy man.
Sassy,
Okay.
sassy man.
Leah, it's your go. Are you doing a thing? You see a hookor laughing on the ground. Oh, also, the screeching is happening.
Again?
Yeah, never-ending screech.
I am
Where it throws-
probably going to try and slip by this one and just do a dash action so Thrust isn't alone and possibly dying.
Thank you.
I think that's as far as I can go with the dash. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is.
Lyra, come kill this thing for me.
And that's. Oh, wait, no, bonus action. I will put my hunter's mark on the weird tentacle creature I see.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Dope. Right, I will go ahead and put your mark on this thing. And Gilbert, you've got a hook horror in front of you, and it's
All right.
It's
I'm
pretty
gonna-
scary looking.
I want to try to take it out. I'm low on health, but dang it, I am high on spirit. All right, longsword. Here we go. You like my new gif? Chops the guy's head off and pokes it.
How do you do that?
Here's
Tried
my
it and I screwed it
second
up, and then I was
attack.
like, oh, I suppose I'll pay attention to the game and stop trying to do stupid
those
gifts.
didn't do the thing.
All right, here we go.
Except that the second one is a lance.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
It's the wrong mark.
Went one. Okay, here's these.
It's the
long
It
same
doesn't
swords.
really
modifier.
matter. It's the same.
So do you want to just go with it?
Yeah, it's the same damage for some reason too.
Same. Can't be the same.
Says it rolled a d8. Oh, that's because you rolled it for
Yeah,
the
he
first
clicked on
one.
that longsword, yeah.
Yeah, just click on the first one again. Turn it for a hit.
Click on the first one. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Now it gives you 6 damage. The 9 is if you were holding it in 2 hands.
Holding 2 hands. Yeah, I thought they disabled that. Sorry.
That's fine, I don't care. So you do 12 damage, and you slice at its tough skin, and you see, like, as you separate some of it and cause a good laceration on its, like, shoulder area, chest area,
Mm-hmm.
you see that the skin is thick and tough.
Oh wow. Okay.
And again, this thing lashes out at thrust. Eh, That's exactly the music I wanted. Dun, 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 dun. I assume you're testing your macros.
I thought that was
In the
you
future.
then. I was like 25 hits.
No.
Huh?
If you want to do the thing, you can do / talk to myself, and it will allow you to roll to yourself if you want to. Or
Do-
test
/ talk.
/ talk to myself, all one word.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, for testing things. It's good for me so that you don't actually accidentally see things that I'm doing. So you got one with the tentacles and one with the beak.
Alright, you're looking for
16, 11.
23. Miss and a miss. Yeah, I've just got my sword and I'm deflecting it away. Yeah.
It's lashing out at you and trying to get you in its grasp as best it can.
Nope and nope.
All right, cool. And
But that's my last inspiration die, so...
we'll move to the other side of you as the screeching continues. And you can tell it's not coming from this thing.
Puddles. I put the link I use for the gifts on Discord. You put them in the description part of your weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, it says I'm talking to myself. Did you guys see the attack I did with my lance?
Nope.
Nope.
And how do you stop talking to yourself?
Type it again.
Huh? Nope.
Wow. That's amazing. Hook horror time.
Hook horror time. They're out to get you. So I'm gonna just go ahead and make the save for the one over here, real quick, because it's the end of his turn. Wisdom save. Come on, buddy. Nope. He still thinks it's hilarious.
I tell good jokes,
and-
apparently, in Abyssal.
Yeah. Something hookers. And then the other one reaches out and tries to grab Gilbert with its hooks. Gilbert, does 20 and 20 hit?
Since it's piercing, no.
Okay, cool.
For these creatures, the number you want once for me is 21.
Okay, cool.
And I will be back.
Cool. Actually, do we want to just go ahead and take a break here? It is
Yeah,
getting-
it's top of the round,
yeah,
so we
it's okay.
can.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So when we come back, Alex will be next.